students. Last class we have discussed about state and its reorganization and all. Let us continue the next chapters. Altogether we'll discuss chapter 6 and 7. Okay. So chapter 6 is about the exotic East and Northeast India. Means some information about the East and Northeast India. Okay. Exotic East and Northeast India. Okay, some little bit information about that. I'll just write down the answers. You go through it. Okay. The first one, that the world's second largest dam on the Mahanadi River in Odisha is Hirakud Dam. Okay, what is that? Hirakud Dam. That one as question answer can come. Okay. Manipur's brow-altered deer is called Shanghai. Okay. Number 3. The famous museum in Arunachal Pradesh, which offers a comprehensive look at the arts and crafts of all the tribes in Arunachal Pradesh, is the Jawaharlal Nehru Museum. Okay. What is that? Jawaharlal okay. Nehru Museum. Is it? Number 4. The Kamakhya temple, which is on the India's most important pilgrimage destination, is in where? Assam. Is in Assam. Number 5. Enjay Monastery, which large prayer hall has a number of murals and images representing the entire pantheon of Mahayan Buddhist deities, is in where? Is in Gangtok, Sikkim. Okay, it's a large monastery. Here huge number of murals and images you will get. So where it is? It is in Gangtok, Sikkim. Okay, number 6. The first capital of Sikkim, where the first Chogyal of Sikkim was crowned in 1641. Chogyal means the king or the lord of that particular place, was first crowned in 1641 was Yuksam. What is that? Yuksam. The capital city, which was founded by Chok Charnak in 1690 and is now a famous commercial center, is no doubt Kolkata. So number 7 here I am writing. What is that? Kolkata. Kolkata. Number 8. The Buddhist University in Bihar, founded in the 5th century, which was once the prestigious center of learning in Asia, is Nalanda. So what you have to do is that write the question first in your copy, then the answer. Okay, like that you will write this one in your copy and learn it. Clear? Hopefully it is clarified. Now let us come to the next chapter. That is chapter 7, Animals Adaptation. Okay, these animals descriptions are given. Only the name we have to find out. Okay, so let us see animals adaptations. Means because of that environment and all, okay, they are adopting this situation. Okay, animals adaptation. Animals adaptations. Okay, so first one, you see, this kind of animal can change its color. Okay, and its fur is white or grey blue during the winter season and grey brown or grey during the summer season. It is actually helping them to camouflage. Clear? Changing the color. Its long bushy tail keeps them fit and nose warm when it curls up to sleep. Okay, so because of their structure, because of their structural or adaptations, they are like that. Which kind of animal it is? First one, Arctic fox. So Arctic fox. Now short note you have to write on them. First you will write the name of the animal, Arctic fox. Then about them you will write that. Short note you will prepare. Here short note on them you will prepare. Okay, short notes on this animals. Okay, Arctic fox. Second one, let's see. Second one will be hippopotamus. Second one will be hippopotamus. Which kind of animal they are? They are found in the rivers of Eastern and Central Africa. Okay, and this kind of animal secretes a substance from its body or skin, popularly known as blood sweat. Looks like that, which acts as a natural sunscreen and protects them from the sunburn. Okay, their secretion. And this secretion is neither blood nor sweat, but it's look like that, mix up of all. It prevents the growth of disease creating bacteria from their body. Okay, it prevents. So, which kind of animal it is? Hippopotamus. A short note on hippopotamus you will prepare. Okay, is frill lizard. Okay, third one is frill lizard. Frill lizard. This kind of lizard has a skin that they can flap, which looks like a frill encircling, like Saturn have a encircle there. No, it's look like that, its neck, and which it can raise suddenly when threatened to surprise its enemy. Okay, it can threaten, protecting them like that. This can make its head look several times its normal size. So, frill lizard, this kind of short note you will prepare on them. Number 4. Number 4th is Burmese python. Kind of snake, understood? Burmese python. So they are one of the 6 biggest kind of snakes in the world. Python we know. And they can grow up to 4 to 6 meters in length. And the largest ones are always females. Okay, those who are females, they are the largest one. Their hind jaws can separate, which allows them to swallow larger prey, almost 4 to 5 times larger than their head. So, they can prey larger than their head, almost 4 to 5 times larger than their head. Okay, and their jaws are so flexible. They can swallow up to this, 4 to 5 times larger than their head. You can understand. So, they are like that. So, short note on Burmese python that you will prepare. Number 5. This marine mammal lives in water. It's a mammal group and it lives in water and on ice in Antarctica. Ice also. It can use its strong canine teeth to dig breathing holes in the cracks in the ice. They can, with the help of their canine teeth, they can dig in the ice also. It can also dive underwater, remain there for over an hour. They can spend time there also. And hunting for fish, squid and other marine animals. What is this? Seal. Now here we'll write Weddell seal. Okay, the name of that animal is Weddell seal. So this also you will learn a short note. So this all you will prepare as a short note. Clear? Already given in your book. If more information you can add from others from outside, that also you can. Okay, but this point should be there. So as a short note, learn them and write down in the copy both the chapters. Chapter 6 and 7 both you will write. Chapter 6 with the question you will write down the answer, and chapter 7 you will prepare on short notes. Okay, this 5 animals. Okay, so up to this, go through the chapters. Hopefully you will not get any doubt. Thank you, class.